For my African cooking assignment, I decided to make ugali with Sukuma Wiki, which are two traditional Tanzanian dishes that are eaten regularly by the Chagga tribe. The Chagga tribe is the third largest ethnic group in Tanzania. They descended from the various Bantu-speaking groups who migrated from elsewhere in Africa into the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro, a migration that began around the start of the 11th century. The Chagga people live on the southern and eastern slopes of Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Meru and near Moshi, the Tanzanian municipality. The common language of the Chagga people is Chagga, but everyone knows the national language in Tanzania called Swahili as well. The primary religions of the Chagga people are Christianity and Islam. Favorable climate of the area and the successful agricultural methods, which include extensive irrigation systems, terracing, and organic fertilization methods, practiced for thousands of years, the Chagga tribe is able to plant a variety of food crops. These crops include bananas, millet, corn, beans, and cassava. The Chagga tribe also keep cattle, goats, and sheep. However, meat is more expensive, so they typically eat vegetarian-based diets. Coffee is also a large staple of their diet and a huge cash crop. Ugali consists of cornmeal and water. The consistency is like a porridge, and it is often referred to as African polenta. Ugali is a staple dish in Tanzania and is a food that is seemingly everywhere throughout the country. Corn is used often because it is a cheap and consistent crop. The traditional way to eat ugali is to roll a lump into a ball and dip it into a curry or a stew or even a side dish of vegetables, and it is used as your only utensil. Sukuma Wiki is a very rustic African dish enjoyed in many parts of Eastern Africa, like Kenya and Tanzania. It is a Swahili phrase meaning to stretch the weak, especially when paired with ugali. Sukuma Wiki is made with oil, onion, tomatoes, kale, and salt and pepper, but it can also be made with collard greens as well. Hardy greens are a staple to the rural communities of Kenya, Tanzania, and other African nations. They are readily available and found in the most basic of gardens. Hardy greens are used to stretch the week when other supplies have run out or when meat is scarce. While I originally chose jollof rice as my African dish, I decided to go outside of the norm and expand my horizons of African cuisine. I wanted to highlight the traditional cuisine of the poverty-stricken Chagga tribe in Tanzania to express why they eat certain foods due to economic circumstances. While ugali and Sukuma Wiki seem simple compared to Western dishes, the flavor and textures of these dishes are comforting, delicious, and absolutely worth a try.